Hi,
I'm
Ian.
and Tim.
The loaded scrubs. Slide help. Bleh.
So the first slide we're going to learn today is the toe side 180. It's basically one of the easiest slides you can do. It's all just about how your body movement is going and how much pressure you're putting on the wheels, because it can get sketchy when you're doing it at high speeds. So when you're trying to learn this, you can practice this at lower speeds compared to heel side 180s. So I'll give you an example. So what I did basically is you put your toes over the toe side rail, go into a nice smooth toe side carve. When you start, right before you start your slide, start looking over your shoulder. If you're goofy, then you're going to look over your left shoulder. If you're regular, you're going to be looking over your right shoulder. Then you kick out a little bit, keep on turning your shoulders, keep on looking, and then just stay on the board and ride away. Do a little dance. And it sometimes is kind of hard for to stay on the board after you're done, but that's just a balance problem. But go buy an Indo board or something. Go stand on a pole. Go skate. Work on manuals. That's toe side 180s.
Okay, most your weight on your front foot when you're doing this. It helps when you carve into it, what he's doing. So carve, look over your shoulder, and that helps a lot. Okay, the next slide we're going to learn is going to be a stand-up heel side 180. These are similar to the toe sides, but you're probably going to want to learn, it doesn't matter which one you learn first. So this trick is easier than the toe sides, I think. But, okay, so your weight position is, I'd say, most your weight on your front foot and not too much on your back foot. Heels hanging over the edge, going into a heel side carve. Bring it, if you're new at learning the slide, you're gonna go carve about that much and then slide around to do it. And
Can you explain with your feet? Like, show them the foot position with your feet.
right about that much over the edge. And if you really need help, dig in with this part of your shoe right here. It helps you kick out, more grip on your foot. Yeah, and you also want to, when you're doing the slide, is you want to slide around, but you want to follow through with your shoulders. And look over. If you're goofy, you want to look over your right shoulder. And if you're regular, you want to look over your left shoulder.
Not really look over, just kind of like glance quickly.
Like move your shoulders around, kind of thing. Okay.
Let's see an example. Notice how he is carving into the slide. Yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, so the next slide we'll learn, I call it the caveman slide. I'm not sure if it's really called that, but it reminds me of a caveman. Dane Weber does it a lot. It's a really sick slide. Kind of hard, relatively. It's hard to judge how hard it is, but it took me like 10 minutes to learn. So what you're basically gonna do is have your heels over the heel side edge, squat like you're taking a dump, grab your rail on your right hand side, if you're regular, to the front of your board. So if I'm riding this way, I go like that. You pull your rail, you kick out with this foot, and you do a 180. This foot, and you do a 180.
Cool.
Ow. That's why you want to wear slide clothes. Ow, I think I just pulled my buttocks.
Bunghole.
Ow.
Okay, so this slide, it's probably one of the most basic slides you're gonna learn. This is the Coleman slide. It helps you slow down, and it's just pretty fun. It's one of the first slides I learned. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna, not much weight position on this trick. You're gonna squat down, cock your knee down, and put your backhand right before your back foot. This trick, you're just gonna, don't really have to go into your carve for it. Just go down, pop into it, put your hand down, and bring around the board. At first you want to do this stink bug, and stink bug, if you don't know what it is when you grab the rail of your board while doing the slide. Then once you get better, you can do it one-handed while you put one hand on the ground, and do this one hand up in the air. More stylish. I'll give you some examples. Okay, so when the one-handed Coleman, non-stink bug, you're gonna have more weight on your backhand. It's not much of a difference. It's fairly easy. You can learn it really quick.
It's just a balance thing, really.
Yeah, balance. I'll give you an example of that.
Almost hit that cob, mate.
Okay, so if you want to learn to pendy this trick, we have a Loaded Scrubs Coleman pendy trick tip. Check that out if you want to learn the pendy.